Hey guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm bringing you the May 2020 reading. I'm going to be using a few different decks with this, and again, trying something different, different than I even did the last time. So I'm going to be pulling a card from each deck and just kind of going with the energy for May. So like I've done before, it was just more like this card is going to be for like finances, or this card is going to be for love, or this card's going to be for this. And then I decided to tweak things a little bit last month. And again, I'm feeling called to try something new again. So I'm really excited to be able to do more of like a channeled message, through the cards that I'm going to be pulling from each deck. Let's go ahead and get started. The decks that I'm going to be working with are the Wallys World Oracle, which is an oracle deck that I created, and it was community funded, as well as, the community helped me create it as well. So there are a lot of community images in here, as well as my own. I'm going to be using the Animal Allies Oracle. I'm going to be using the Star Child Tarot, the Earth Warriors Oracle, and then lastly an oracle deck that I created, which is called the Dona Despit. So it's like just one that I actually hand created with little magazine pieces and stuff like that. Was trying to figure out which decks would be best for this, so I kind of narrowed it down to these, and so I'm just going to be pulling a card from each, and just kind of whatever message is coming through for our best and highest good. So I hope that you guys enjoy this, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first deck I have is my Wallys World Oracle with the beautiful gilded edges. And let's go ahead and pull a card. Oh, I think that's our card. So two cards actually fell out, and normally I'd want to stick to one card, but I kind of feel like it's meant to be both of these cards. Oh, it's very interesting. So the card we have here is Machu Picchu, and that was actually a picture that was taken by my stepmom. And this picture here is here in San Diego. Actually, it's Mission Valley to be exact. And these are fireworks right over Jack Murphy Stadium, also known as Qualcomm Stadium, here in San Diego. Okay, so I am getting from this message is that there's many people, as well as you, an individual who is watching this, working towards something great, whether you've been doing it on a personal level or you've been trying to work towards doing something great for other people. But I am seeing some sort of celebration this month where you're feeling pretty good about the things, the time, the effort that you've been putting into this project that you've been working on, whether again it's working on something for yourself, some sort of like mental breakthrough or physical breakthrough. Maybe you started up an organization and you were looking for funding in order to help others somehow, and you have this victory. I see almost this as being like the Six of Wands. So some sort of victory is going to be happening with a project that you've put a lot of time and effort. So this isn't something that it's like, oh, I am, kind of worked hard on this casserole or something like that. It's a little bit deeper and a little bit bigger than that. So that is the message that I'm getting with these cards. Okay, next pulling from my Star Child Tarot. By the way, the neighborhood is alive and busy right now. Very interesting. Okay, we have our card. All right, the card that we have for the month of May is the Wheel of Fortune card. And beautiful, we have some sacred geometry, and here she sits kind of like almost shocked, like what? So I guess that's kind of going off the cards that I just pulled from my Wallys World Oracle, is that when this victory, everything's coming full circle, it's coming around for you, and this could also be on a global scale as well, as something is coming around, but in a positive way, with the last two cards, with the hard work and the kind of Six of Wands feel. And just like the girl sitting here, it's almost going to come as a shock. I mean, not shock, it's kind of sort of a shock because you've worked hard, so it's like not that big of a shock, because it was like, well, I have been working pretty hard, but the fact that you're actually seeing like the fruits of your labor, the results, you're like, heck yeah, so it's good timing. You know, this is all about timing. So this is gonna feel like something is coming like just in the nick of time, and it feels pretty good. So this is your time to shine this month. So with the Animal Allies Oracle, I wanted to pull in maybe an energy of an animal that you could be working with this month. So more like some animal medicine to be working with. So let's go ahead and pull a card from there. Right, we have our card. So here we have turkey. So what I have to, okay, so turkeys are interesting, and actually I get to learn a lot about them whenever I go to the Del Mar Fair every year. There's a husband and wife team that they have a full like working farm here in San Diego, and they have it's a camel dairy, but they also have you know, turkeys and other things like that, and they take animals that you know, otherwise would have to be put down. So it's kind of like a retirement center, you know, for a lot of animals. So they kind of take in all of this. And so we get to learn a lot about turkeys. They have some turkey friends. Turkeys are fast, actually. And they tend to, when they're showing off for other people, and sometimes they mistake certain people for other turkeys, is they like puff themselves up, like the boy turkeys, until like their whole like face turns purple. It's actually really interesting. I have seen this quite a few times. Usually I walk by, they think I'm a turkey, so they get themselves all puffed up. So the energy that I'm seeing is to, again, try to show off a little bit this month. You know, I know some of us are a little bit more introverted and things like that, so you don't have to make a big show of things like a turkey, but I am saying to give yourself credit where credit is due. If you've done something, say so. It's not about, you know, boasting and being like it's all about me, but if you don't toot your own horn, who will? So toot your own horn. Show people what you got, what you've done. Don't need to make a big show about it. Just, you know, hey, you know, I've done this, or, you know, I made an oracle deck. Okay, from the Earth Warriors Oracle. I haven't pulled this one out in a long time because it's a really deep deck, energetically speaking. All right, so what we have is Mama Kia, Mandala of the Moon. So this is embracing the unknown in the month of May. You know, a lot of us want to know, when is this going to happen? When? And this is more about being in the flow and doing what you can now. Because if you're worried about the future, which is up in the air right now, it's going to be exerted energy that it's wasted energy. The energy is best spent being in the present. What can you do right now? What do you have handle of right now? So it's just embracing that unknown, almost actually like a Fool card. You know, embracing the Moon card, but acting as though the Fool card, you know, just kind of going with it. And that's probably really new for a lot of people, but you just, something new to try. Okay, the last deck is my Dona Despit deck. Like I said, this is a deck that I created by hand. Ooh, that is too many cards. All right, round two. Okay, we have our card. Okay, again, this card is going off of the previous card, which was that kind of Moon card slash Fool card. Here you have the person sitting here, and it's kind of like, what do I do? She's just actually like she's in quarantine, kind of, you know, just sitting in the house. What do I do? And so instead of, again, planning for future, which is not set in stone right now, it's like, well, what can I do right now? Should I meditate right now? Maybe I should just meditate right now. Should I just focus on my breathing right now? Maybe I'll just focus on my breathing right now. Do I have to clean the kitchen right now? Maybe I'll go clean the kitchen right now. Looking out the front yard, I'll go pull some weeds right now. You know, so it's just looking around in your immediate surroundings. Just what can you do right now instead of fretting about what's going to be. because we don't know what's going to be. But we know what will happen right now because we are in charge of that. All right, so that's it, you guys. That was the reading for May. I hope you enjoyed those channeled messages that came through. I specifically chose those decks because I felt that their vibrations were much more in sync with what May has to offer. And I really actually enjoyed doing the reading that way. I might actually continue that for a little bit. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, if you guys dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. I have a plethora of readings. I also have my Roomba body sprays, my salves that I make, a very, very, very small quantity of my witch kits. So actually, hopefully, well, I might be selling out of the last one fairly shortly, so make sure you snap one of those up. And I also have my Wallys World Oracle, so you might want to check that out. And if you want to throw a little love my way so I can continue to entertain you guys with fun videos and come out with like new equipment and stuff like that, head over to my Patreon page, patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot. I have lots of goodies for my homies over there. I have a crystal Patreon group, which is I send them all kinds of like crystal goodies each week. I have my live chat tier, which is like all about, you know, I come up with like spells or rituals or things that, you know, we can focus on together. I have like a healing tier. I have a mediumship tier. I have my basic tier, which you get to just kind of hear from me and like, you know, impart some goodness in your day and all of that. So yeah, I will catch you spiritual homies later. All right, I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys have an awesome May, and I'm always sending you guys tons of love. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.